now.
Hey, welcome back to the Freaks. Sorry it's been so long, but we're here. Uh, Ev Evan's here, Andrew's dead, and I'm gonna shove 30 golf balls down Andre's throat.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not, Tyler.
I
I'm
want
so
to.
glad I decided to be a part of this.
Uh, we had a lot of complications. Um, we still have busy schedules. I hate it because we cannot do every week. We have to do like every third week, and we're trying to do every week because I want to give uh people a Christmas episode at least.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that'd be
know,
fun.
if we had Andrew here, it would have been more fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can try to do it next week, maybe like in the middle of the week or something. We'll figure out the details later.
No, you
But
know him. He'll still be in Florida.
still be
He's
uh
never making it out.
no,
Mm-hmm.
Florida is the Alcatraz that still works
Do
or
you guys
that
like
still
Florida?
runs.
No.
Like I tend to like Florida a decent amount, but I haven't been there in like a while.
I mean, I got family in Florida, so but I like it. There's craziness and all that, but that's the
I
life
feel
of
like
any
there's almost
state,
like
really.
more craziness in California, you know?
It's crazy. It
I I
wasn't
I I think so.
it wasn't too crazy there.
When'd you go? Or what
Uh
part did you go to?
I went like up from Los Angeles, just up. We just went
Okay.
up. All it
Yeah,
was,
I was in LA.
yeah, I was too. It wasn't surprisingly, it wasn't that crazy. Like traffic every now and then would be pain annoying, but like even then, I was just like, yeah, not too bad because like I would just watch everything out there. It wasn't bad
Right.
actually for some reason. I miss it.
Well, that was not my experience, but I'm glad you had that experience.
Well, I bet your last experience was crazy then.
Yeah, I think also I was dealing with a lot of stress then too, so I think probably what
Yeah.
it's probably some of that too.
Yeah.
Looks like I'll be planning a trip for us four when Andrew's alive.
Andrew's dead right now.
Yeah,
He's
Florida
always
took
dead.
the Gators took his soul. But how are you?
So I'm good. What
Yeah,
Andre?
I'm doing good too. How? So, just the same.
yeah,
Same old,
yeah.
same old.
Same old, same old. Uh,
You know?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But what'd you want to say, Evan? Go on.
Oh, I was just saying like I was about ready to say I guess what you said.
Yes, this is the first time you're on, so you gotta give a good first impression, or we'll
Oh,
dox
okay,
your
all
pay.
right,
We'll
all right.
dox your pay.
Thanks. Yeah, am I
Well,
getting paid for this?
uh,
1 cent.
anyway, I have a wonderful idea. Um, we don't talk about pay, and we go on to ideas or things we've written down. Here's one that
Using you.
I we are not getting paid yet. We don't have money yet.
We do. We just don't want you to know.
I hoard it. I'm like a dragon with his gold. It's mine. It's all mine. You guys can't have it. It's mine.
What did that thing start with? Like dragons being obsessed with gold?
Um, it probably started off with, well, as far as I know, probably Norse mythology because of there's the mythology of Fafnir, who is a dwarf who liked
Oh
being greedy, and he
my
became
god.
so greedy that like he became a dragon, and so that might be like, okay, dragons are
Dude,
greedy.
imagine like liking money so much you become a freaking dragon, dude.
That is something I kind of want now in my own life.
Yeah, that's probably on my to-do list.
Mr. Krabs could become a dragon, and we don't realize it.
Mr. Krabs.
Dear God.
I think
But
I don't know any like people like because I feel like if you have a lot of money, right,
yeah,
and you have a lot of it, and you're really greedy about it, I feel like wouldn't you just have like no friends beyond a
yeah,
certain point?
Oh yeah.
yeah, because you probably wouldn't trust anyone to be near you because they might try to steal your money.
The only thing you would trust is money, which you would lose.
Yeah. And all those fumes from all like the coins being together, that won't. You'll be seeing stuff. Don't worry.
Yes.
I think that's yeah.
Yeah, the delusion will set in. But yeah, dragons are. I don't know. I mean, some aren't greedy. I mean, some are like. You know, they're more of like I like lying and deceit. That's what
Right.
dragons. They know what they're doing. I think. Um, I know it's a weird jump, but I would love to discuss this. Um, and it'll kind of be a two-parter. So,
Okay.
we have different like civilizations that are gone now. Like we have pyramids of them. Like they build like large like ziggurats or other buildings that are like in the shape of like a
What is a ziggurat?
it's like a pyramid, but it's more like leveled. Like it's like square, square, square. It's not like it's just a triangle.
Right.
Okay.
I could be wrong though, but those are from past civilizations, and we found them and discovered them because there's some underwater and like deep in forest that we couldn't find until, well, not recently, but like what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Does this mean if the human race goes extinct and something else makes an uprising, they will see the Bass Pro Shop pyramid and think we we use that for like religious purposes?
What are you saying? You mean like the Great Pyramids of Giza?
Yeah, so like let's say aliens come down to Earth after humans went extinct and they see the the Bass Pro Shop fishing pyramid, and they think they think we use that for religious purposes.
Well, I don't think if aliens, first of all, I don't think there's like super intelligent aliens anywhere near us, at least not in our galaxy, because if there's aliens, they'll probably be like bacteria, you know?
Yeah. Well, who's to say? I mean, because
I mean, I know some in Mexico.
no, no,
Ooh, dude.
no, no. Well,
Oh,
it's been a minute. But the thing is, it depends on how far away they are from us. Because if an alien is X light years away from us, they're not gonna see what we see now. Like if there is a like an alien civilization that sees us but they're 65 million light years away, they're gonna see like the last few years of the dinosaurs. They won't see us yet.
Yeah, but you're saying if they come here.
Yeah, but like I mean the universe is constantly expanding. Like and plus that's for like when human civilization like dies out hypothetically.
Well, Earth itself is going to be dead in a couple billion years.
Yeah.
So if it happens, it's going to happen between them, which I don't think it will.
Yeah.
It's just very unlikely. It
Yeah.
looks okay if they're super intelligent aliens. I just don't feel their priority would be exploring new planets and such. I just don't think that's really what they want to do.
Yeah. What?
I mean, maybe I don't know.
No, we're not aliens. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't.
Be scary if we did.
we do
But
know.
I
Anyways,
mean, we're aliens to everyone else. So
that's true. I mean, especially
yeah.
like back in the age of exploration, we just came out of nowhere and like steel armor and guns, like hello, and they're like, you are gods compared to us.
Right.
So it was, you know, I guess in a way we all count as aliens to someone else.
So,
Maybe
so do you think there are aliens near us?
I have a feeling because like no, not near us, no, probably not. Um, but I feel like there has to be. I mean, the universe is a constantly expanding thing. Like, it's not like it has its limits. It's expanding, and once I mean, we can't be the only planet that has life. Like, that's the thing. Like, it has to be like, you know,
No, we're not alone in this. I mean, if people truly believe we're alone in this whole universe, they're crazy.
yeah, that's
Well, we might be the only like organisms like this, sure,
yeah,
but
Sure,
I
but
don't
yeah,
think it's not. The odds are more in favor of there being life than there not being life.
yeah, the point
yeah.
is there's some type of living organism out in space, besides us.
I mean, like, and plus, we've had millions of years to get to where we are. Like, human civilization really started not even like a quarter of a million. Like we started like 10,000 years ago, essentially. So, I mean, there's no reason as to why, if there's a alien race that's like can process things a little bit quicker than us, there's no shame in thinking that like, they might have done it in like half our time.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind. I like Men in Black style that, like, you know, see all those different kinds of aliens. Just in general too. Would you guys do that? Like, let's say you're like contacted by NASA and like the FBI and all that, and they're like, aliens exist, and
Uh,
we need like someone to help show that we have peace
right.
and all that. Like, we aren't gonna kill you and all that.
You gotta do the
Would
Swifty
like, and
dance song from Rick and
they
Morty.
offer, yeah, they offer you the job. Would you
Oh my
guys do
god.
that?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think I don't know because it's hard. It's like the Jurassic Park paradox, right? Like we don't know anything about an ecosystem that isn't ours.
That is true.
We don't know if they'll see us as prey or whatever. They could be wild animals. Like there's a lot of stuff to think about with that. And I think like the best honestly speaking, I've always kind of held this opinion is it is just my opinion, but I think honestly, like if there are aliens, it's best just to leave them alone
Yeah, but
because especially if they're another life form, we have no idea what they're capable of. We have no idea like how they live. Like if because we're thinking in terms of like Earth organisms, right?
yeah,
But
it is.
they don't. If they're living in space, they're living in entirely different circumstances.
Yeah,
So you never know what that's going to look like.
yeah, I get that. I mean, it's like it'd be kind of like is it After Man? I think that's called like Man After Man. Yeah. So there's a book called Man After Man by Dougal Dixon, and as well as a book called All Tomorrows, which kind of dives in um that
Hmm.
idea that, like, later on, CM Kozman is All Tomorrows, and it's the idea essentially that, like, after a while we're not going to stay like this forever. We're going to become, through technology or any other sort, we're going to become like something different. Like, technology, we might become infused with like technology or just like something very very similar to that, but we need to, like, and it kind of just dives through that, like, alien invaders come in, they just see us as like these playthings and mess up our DNA. Like All Tomorrows is like very cool but also very morbid, because the idea of, like, there's these aliens that come in, use like their technology to like make us like their building blocks, like literal like bricks for
Right.
waste disposal. And it is horrifying to think about that. And like they still have their emotions, they can still like feel things. They aren't smart enough to do something. But like humanity have just become bricks. But they also like, it's just like that's the other problem with that. Like the fear, like if aliens are real, like they could just, like you just said, they could see us as nothing but like a threat or just like a plaything. So they just ruin humanity. It's horrifying.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's not going to happen in our lifetimes. I don't think.
No, no. And if it did
If
that
if
that
it ever happens at all.
if it did,
Who
that'd be
knows, man?
mighty
Who
interesting.
knows?
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind. Meet an alien, say like, "What's up? How you doing?" And they go, "Oh, sabaki amatika." I'm like, I'll wait until I can get a translator.
Yeah, the thing is like we envision aliens as like these humanoid creatures, but that's very like limited to like
Mm.
what we know.
Yeah, it's because like the idea, like, since we evolved, like, or we became how we look now, that a lot of people are thinking like, oh, that's what other aliens must look like, but that's not the case. Like, if there's like higher gravity, they're gonna be like flatter, like more close to the ground. Lower gravity, they're gonna be taller, have more spindly arms. It's just like how, you know, natural selection does its thing. Like, if you are properly fit for it, then you're gonna survive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's how the dinosaurs died. A lot of people think the dinosaurs died due to like the asteroid impact, but and that killed a great deal of them. But there was a lot of dinosaurs on the planet. Most of them died due to starvation following it.
Yeah, the soot and ash forced the sun to go to nowhere, and then, the ash and soot covered the skies, causing plant life to go to nothing. Herbivores die. That means carnivores couldn't get their fill, so they die. And so, yeah, it was just horrifying, really. Like that. I mean, it's called the Great Dying for a reason. I mean, like we aren't fit to really process that kind of stuff. Like we can understand it, but like the idea of living through that is something horrifying.
But we most likely won't live
Yeah.
through that. But the Earth is going to die in like eight 8 billion years when it gets swallowed by the sun,
Yeah, now we're talking.
which I'm very glad I'm not going to be alive for that.
Joke's on you. I'm working on something to make you immortal. You're gonna
Yeah,
experience it.
yeah. I don't think like I don't know. I
Mhm.
feel like that would be the most horrifying way to die,
Yeah.
just
I
in general.
Hey, at least we're
I
not
mean,
gonna live for it.
yeah. I mean, black holes like they like if you realize there's a black hole near you, you're done. You're already dead. You don't. It took
Right,
you more to realize you're like a black hole's coming towards you than it actually killing you. It's like you get near it,
Or,
or you look at it long enough. Essentially, you're dead. You're dead.
or,
You're just.
or,
right,
who knows? Maybe it'll transport you to another world.
I mean, there is the white hole, but the thing is,
Oh
like,
my god.
you get like compressed, and like your body like kind of shifts while it's, or like the atoms are apparently get move around while you're in a black hole. Like everything like alters because like it's such intense energy and such a magnetizing force that like you can't precisely um live through it. But if you could, I'd like to see what's on the other side
well, a
somehow.
lot of people think what's on the other side of a black hole might be another galaxy.
I mean, that'd be
Oh, that'd
interesting
be
to find
awesome.
out. You just chuck like a little camera that can somehow withstand the intensity of a black hole. It's like, all right, see you in like 20 years when you actually make it through. But
I think like the laws of time itself are probably like skewed in a black hole.
yeah, like I mean, yeah, I mean, for all we know, like 1 minute in a black hole is like a billion years. I mean, I don't know. I'm no professional. I mean, we could be wrong. I know I'm probably wrong. I mean, I'm just guessing here. That's the exciting part of it. The the idea of what's out there, how does it work, how quickly can it kill me,
Right.
and will it kill me if I look at it long enough? I hope not.
Well, we're so small in the scale of the universe. Like that's something to constantly keep in mind.
Yeah, I mean, take a
We
banana.
are so tiny. It's honestly it's pretty terrifying.
It is,
Yeah,
because you never know what's truly out there.
yeah. I mean, it's weird. I mean, like for all we know, there is a civilization of alien people like watching over us that are like watching us like in real time, just waiting for the time where we're our weakest and striking and taking over.
Right.
That was horrifying to think about. Oh, existential crisis time. Um,
Yeah, well
but
the thing is like most cosmic threats will not happen in our lifetime.
yeah,
And I assume by the time they do eventually happen, it will most likely have the resources to deal with them, like asteroid impacts.
yeah,
We have a lot of research even now about how to deflect the asteroids and how to destroy them. And I don't think it'll be a factor in like 3 years, or not 3 years, but maybe like 3 decades.
yeah,
I mean, we're already
ha-
talking about putting people on Mars in the next, like Elon Musk is talking about that, where he's talking about putting people on Mars in the 2030s. Which
yeah,
if that happens, man, that I mean that's so cool.
yeah. That actually brings up a good question. Would you guys go to space?
I think I would, but I wouldn't go for long because I don't know what space. We still don't know really what space does to human bodies.
Like, let's say it's more of like you go around the Earth, or like you circle around the moon and then you head back. Like, would you guys do that?
Hmm.
Like,
I would.
very
Well, I feel
minimal
like that would
threat.
take longer than what you're saying,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, just like a very minimal threat. Like you go up, you go around the moon, you circle, you orbit around the Earth a little bit, and then like, all right, you can come back down, and then they guide you back down. Like,
Well, I
would
don't
y'all
think
do
that's
that?
too far out of the realm of possibility for people to like take space vacations.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. But like, would you do that?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to see how it would affect a human body first. Like I don't know how that would affect a human body.
I mean, we've already got training of people going up into space and like living on the
Yes, but
space station.
humans are terrestrial beings. We
Yeah, I mean,
exist in oxygen atmospheres, and we're not really meant for space. So it's hard to say, but I don't know, man. If it's safe, then yeah. I mean, I love space, so I would 100% be down for that.
go up there, see what's around, just float
Exactly.
while tethered. Don't want to go flying off like oh, there goes Johnny.
Yeah,
It's a
Johnny's dead.
shame. He
Johnny's
was
gone.
cooking dinner. Oh no, Johnny's dead.
What about you, Tyler?
Bye.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. I absolutely would.
What would
I
you
mean, even
enjoy
if
the
like
most?
I would probably enjoy the zero gravity.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the idea of just like floating and just floating in the air, just like you're like, this is fun. Of course, I would want to be like tethered.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like floating in space because for a little bit, I did love space, and then I had an intense fear of it due to the movie Gravity. Do y'all remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
That that movie gave me like horrifying like nightmares. I was like, I'm not going to space, and then after a while, I was like, it's fine. Shut up. You can do it if you ever get the chance to.
So I want to change the topic if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
So I was thinking the other day, like, do you guys think like, where do you guys think the in general the world is going to be in like 30 years? I'm talking like economically.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
do you think we'll all be very wealthy? Do you think we'll all be very poor?
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a
yes.
tough question.
That's a
Because
hard hit.
this is something I was talking about with my father the other day.
My
What was your
father.
father's view on it?
Yeah.
He didn't know. That's why we were talking about it. Like, he didn't
Oh,
know. Um, and he said, I mean, I don't like saying this, but he says he doesn't know if he's going to be around to see that.
Yeah. I
So
understand.
so he was asking me what I thought, and I was like, I don't really know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know anything about our future. We can get ideas or like speculations because like, stock markets and all that or like different like
What's
ideas or
projected?
inventions. Yeah, we can only get of like what is what could happen, but we're not going to get like an instant like, oh, here's what our future is going to look like. Have fun. You can change it, but this is the path it's going to be on so far. Like, and
Right.
that's kind of scary to think about. Well, not
And
really.
that's what I was talking about with him is like, look how much the world has changed in just 20 years. I mean, 20 years ago we had like what? We had like GameCube, and
Yeah.
like with like TV was still kind of like 360p, and we were just getting around to technology. What in next 20 years we're talking about putting people on Mars. Like, we're accelerating at a very, very fast rate.
Yeah. Like, um, here's the thing. Like, yeah, we are going super fast. Like we started off like, we did our thing. We we started like, we did our thing very slowly. We made our first civilizations. We did our stuff. We tried. But here's intense proof that we are going fast. The New York Times stated December 8th, 1903, man won't fly for a million years, okay?
Mhm.
December 8th, literally 9 days later, the Wright brothers flew. Like they flew their first flight. Nine
Yeah,
days later.
science turns on its head all the time.
Yeah, so the idea that, this world is going by quickly, like we are constantly like improving our civilization, like our
Mhm.
whole ideals, like that's absolutely, like I can imagine, like, of course there's always gonna be like upsides and downsides to like life 30 years later, but like,
yeah.
So where do you
slowly
guys
it's
see
gonna be
yourselves in 30 years? Sorry, I didn't mean to
well.
cut you off.
No, you're good. I mean, that was really then my thought. I mean, 30 years from
What was the
Like, do you
question?
guys see yourself married, or where do you guys see yourselves?
now. Married.
I definitely see
um
Tyler as a cat, older cat woman, just a bunch of cats in his house.
I'm just got that, but I got that Russian babushka on. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I could be like, ah, I'm not. I sound 70, even though I would even though, I wouldn't be. It's only 30 years. Like, oh, visitors, come in. It's like, dude, why do you sign this? Like, what are you talking about? Like, dude, we're like 40. What are you doing? Get up.
Yeah.
But
Well,
About
I see myself married. I see myself with kids.
yeah,
I
I can see that.
probably see myself probably working like a stupid fucking job. Um, yeah, I don't know. What
I
about you
mean,
guys?
it's 30 years. I mean, your outcome and like whatever can happen to you, it can change in like probably no,
you,
like a day. Like
yeah,
tomorrow,
you never
something could happen.
really know what's gonna be in store for you.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
people win the
I think
lottery out of nowhere, so that's something.
yeah.
Because it could change drastically.
Yeah, like there's no telling what could happen tomorrow. That's the thing. Like it's like, hey, guess what? This is happening. Like you can have plans for tomorrow, but you don't know if like something's gonna happen during that time.
Right.
And I think that's kind of interesting. But ooh, 30 years. I
And
don't know,
I don't know either, but
but I do.
I do hope at some point in the future that it's at least manageable, like, and like you were saying earlier with the economy and all that, to the point where like it's not I'm struggling every day just to like live past
Get on
work.
by.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that. That's a future I want
Well,
where
that's everyone's hope, right?
yeah,
You know?
because like it's a lovely goal. It's like a very selfless goal. Like yeah, I want a future where no one has to really worry about money. Like that's like it's a good goal for like everyone wants that, I feel.
Yeah. The problem is that that tends to not be doable without
yeah,
like inherent like overlaps and like socialism, and so it's a strange topic.
Yeah,
It's a double-edged sword.
yeah.
But
it can get
obviously, yeah, well, everyone wants money to be a non-factor, but it's just not doable right now.
yeah, but you know, uh, we have to deal with it and hope for the best. Um, God, 30 years. I don't know.
Well, let's go smaller then. Let's go like 10 years.
10 years still. Ooh. Well, let's see. I'd be X old. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to, be able to like sit down from all that and tell myself like you've done good, like good job,
Right.
like yeah, like hmm,
Me personally, I would love to be at some game company because that is what I want to do in my
yeah,
future, programming. Honestly,
Right.
any game company, like it doesn't have to be big. It could be a small one, some type of
yeah.
indie company, whatever.
King Dre's Gaming.
Sure.
What? I can't be supportive of you.
Not from a cat lady. I can't take any.
You
No,
shut
not
your
for me.
mouth. I don't. I think it'd be more of a dog, dude. I don't know, I like just animals. I'll just be a fish
Tyler,
guy.
you have two cats. When have you ever owned a dog?
I think I used to. I don't remember. I got bad memory. Y'all can remember that. I'd be a fish guy. I just have one room that's just a giant fish tank.
I've always been
I
like
would
a
believe that.
reptile guy.
We like reptiles. We stand for
I
reptiles.
freaking love reptiles, but I've never been able to own one just because of family.
Yeah. A skink.
I've always wanted like a lizard or like a snake.
Yeah. Hmm. Just like, hey, here's my little puff adder. I named him Puffball, and he bit someone. Oh God. Well then. Well, that happened. But
And there you go. Jimmy's dead.
yeah, poor little Tommy. Well, that happened. But 10 years, I'd want to, at least have somewhat of a footing in like either the voice acting or just the acting community in general.
Oh yeah, Tyler. I know you can definitely do that. You
Thank
definitely would have
thanks,
a
babe.
decent place in that.
This might
Thank
be
you.
surprising for everyone, but I've always thought about acting.
It is, yeah, it is a little surprising. I didn't really
Really?
think of you
I
like
thought
that.
you would have gone more towards the music industry.
Yeah.
Well, I did eventually fall into music, but I've given it thought. It's not been like my main passion, but like I've enjoyed acting before,
Yeah.
and I love making movies, and I just like making things.
I mean, I act all the time. I mean, look at me. I pretend I'm happy.
True, dude.
Yeah.
I
That's
jest.
true.
I jest. I jest.
Do you?
Um, no,
That's what I thought.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But I'm also like I'm trying to take singing lessons soon. I want to actually do it
Yeah, that'd be
because
great for you.
hey, Andre, you know the deal. But Evan, I was in the musical for our high school.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you see it or no?
I wasn't really engaged with the high school at the time you were doing it, so
That's okay. But I was it was a musical, of course, so it was a singing role. Um, and I don't know how to read sheet music. I don't know how to properly sing. Essentially, I just sing because I sing. Um,
Mm.
so I went and did the audition, and I got my role, and then the bad problem came up. Tyler, you need to learn to do it. So instead of I just I ended up how I learned all my songs is I put my songs on repeat, and that was it. If I messed up a line, I just restart. I'm like, we're doing it again.
I remember you
So
in the library. You had a book on trying to learn how to read the notes, and you just couldn't do it.
I was like, I don't know how to read the ladle one. Yeah, you're like, give me this book. I'm like, okay. Yeah, but
school was
I
such a
yeah, I actually want to be able to say, yeah, I can read this. Let me start singing for you if this works. 'Cause that's what I want to do. I mean, I certainly want to try. Um,
Yeah, it'd be good for you. You can definitely do it. Especially since I don't know, like you get an acting, singing coach. You'll be fine with either one. I know you will, cause you was a good singer from the videos I saw that Andrew sent me.
yeah, he did send video that he said it was videos only with me in the frame.
Yep, the only ones we care for.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, it's like when you're watching porn and you're ignoring the guy and just watching the girl.
Um,
Is your mic okay?
yeah, you alive?
Yeah, I'm good.
You
Oh,
just sound
okay.
far away.
Yeah, like, how about now? You just turn
It
off
should
the
be
mic.
better now.
Okay,
Should be
that's
better.
better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
My foot was in a weird position.
Okay. You're good. I mean, yeah, I mean, I haven't really done much. I've sort of like just taken a break from everything. I've just kind of just been doing
Right.
work, and I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I need to stop. I have gotten to the point where I keep telling myself, you got to stop, and you actually have to, come on, get to it, mush. And I'm trying to get to that point where I can actually go out and soon
Mhm.
I'll be able to, I'll be, being able to get more opportunity soon. But I mean, I wouldn't mind. Just imagine like somehow in the next 5 years we don't talk, and like you all just see like Tyler Zangler and Ryan Reynolds, and you guys like that son of a bitch.
We did it. You ever see those videos that's like what is it? It's what is it called? It's like your car crashes but Ryan Reynolds is in your passenger.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's just all the movie is.
I
Yeah,
saw
I mean,
one with
would you want it to be anything else? Like,
No, there's no other kind. That's all we want. It should have been me, not him. Me.
there it is, dude.
Uh, I miss it. If actually, because I'm thinking about that now, and I was just thinking about Deadpool because I love Deadpool. He's great. If you guys, well, I know, I don't know. So we've already got a lot of MCU characters going around, and they're already doing their thing. But let's say,
You know,
Marvel
you know.
acting agency or something, they come up to you and they're like, "Hey, you want to play blank character?
Yes.
Um, like what character would you guys want to be?"
For me, I would love to play to have a chance to play as Miles Morales. That would be a dream.
I can see that. Yeah. Except
That would be the dream right there. Or any type of Spider-Man would be amazing.
I want to be the live action Peter Porker.
You
I jest. I
okay?
jest. I jest. I jest.
No, no, no. I was gonna say you would perfectly fit that role.
And it can get weirder. I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet.
Voice acting wise, I can definitely see you as like as Peter Porker if they ever like I don't know, just as a whatever
If
movies, more movies he's in, like animated, of
more
course.
movies. Yeah, I'd like that. All right, what about you, Evan?
Oh,
Uh,
your mic.
yeah, you are dying, my
You are in
friend.
another dimension.
Yeah. So I guess in the meantime, I can think of my answer. Um, good God, I mean, I want to kind of break off because you said Miles Morales, so I don't want to be like a Spider-Man. I mean, I think that's like every person's like if
Well,
like every
yeah. To be fair, he's a very popular character. I mean, everybody can
everyone
relate to
loves
him in some way.
I don't think yeah, there's no person that's like, yeah, I don't like Spider-Man.
That is true.
Be- Like I think if anyone just said I don't like Spider-Man, they'd be gone in like a few minutes. Like they're just like they've gone missing.
For real.
The government knows how to get rid of the spider haters. Um I know it's like I well, no, it has to be a new one. I was gonna say if it's possible, if they're like, hey, we want you to play a younger Deadpool, I'm like, absolutely.
That would be amazing, bro.
You just see me like, it's me, I'm younger Deadpool. What's up?
No, bro. For you, you would be Gwenpool.
Huh?
You'd be
I'd be who?
Gwenpool. Gwenpool.
I do look good in pink.
Exactly, bro. You're perfect.
Now we're talking. You know what? I can't really think of Marvel, but I know I would love to be a Joker, just like the Joker, just
You
any.
definitely have to laugh for that.
I've been practicing.
Why don't you give them a little show?
I'm afraid you gotta remember it cuts me out if I'm too loud, so you gotta
Oh, that's right. Cause I forgot your Joker laugh is just crazy, like on point.
you know it. I because that's how I do for like if I want to like learn how to do a voice, I just listen to clips of the same thing over and over. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's practice.
Yep.
But yeah, well, I'm just well then here, what about you for DC?
Oh,
Well, Evan tries to fix himself.
yes.
Let's try.
Knowing me, I'm not too much of a DC fan, but if I had to choose, not Batman. He's been through too much. He is very
Uh,
short, but he has like really messed up mind.
King Shark looking ass, Andre.
You know what? You know what? For the mentality, yes, I would be King Shark.
And bird. Love
What about
King Shark.
what about you, Tyler? For any superhero? It don't matter Marvel or
Ooh,
DC.
okay, super. God, that's tough.
Or villain. I wouldn't blame you.
Villain Joker, easy, hands down. That's it. You got me for villain. Hero, I wouldn't mind if like because Plastic Man can be like he's like a jokester, and so if like they're like you want to be Plastic Man, I'm like absolutely. I know. I don't mind if like they're like you want to be someone serious. I wouldn't mind. I could certainly try to be serious, but like
Right.
if they're like you want to just be a joking hero or like a jokester villain, like yes, I do.
So yeah, so that's your thing that you're good at.
Yeah. I
Evan,
mean,
you're still like standing far away.
that's great.
It's still.
Uh, Let me. Yeah. While Evan fixes that, we will discuss more details of
Wait,
life.
wait. Wait, Tyler.
Yeah.
I think I know my DC.
All right.
DC superhero.
Yeah.
Cause
Cyborg.
honestly, I could see you as him too because he is a bit of a jokester. The Flash. I guess more
Yeah.
specifically Wally West.
Wally
You know what I see
West.
Tyler as?
You came out of nowhere. Yeah.
I think it might be a little better, but I think Tyler would be
He's just going out of it.
I cannot. We can't hear you, bud. You're dying.
Well, we got
Oh.
some technical
Yeah.
issues.
I'm back.
All right. Who'd you say then?
Said I feel like if there's ever like a Mortal Kombat like tribute or parody, like I
Yeah.
feel like he would be Johnny Cage.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Johnny Cage.
Let's
Perfect.
go.
I mean, can you not see it? Like you can see it, right?
I can see it. Just gotta get the fit on. You gotta get the glasses.
Yeah. Gotta get the fit. Gotta get fit.
That too.
Yeah, it's fine. That's easy. um, hmm. Not Nightcrawler. Beast. Is that his name? I forget.
Yeah, you talking about the super buff dude who's all blue?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Played by Kelsey Grammer for a while.
Oh, right. MCU.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
like
Well,
comics.
no, I was thinking, well, yeah, but like I'm more social. I'm more, but yeah, him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind. Tis collab. I know it's not the thing. Just tis clobbering time, madam. I love that series. I love that one. Tis clobbering time, madam.
Okay.
So
Oh, you go ahead.
go ahead.
Yeah.
No, fine, you can go ahead.
Okay. Well, it's kind of in the lines with the superhero thing, but we know we don't really have a new Wolverine because Hugh Jackman he's out of that.
Unless, no, you have to.
Okay, the
Yeah.
Deadpool movie we know he's returning, but
Oh, I'm
as
so
as for
excited for
as for
that.
official, like when they restart, eventually they're gonna get a new actor. Who would you want that actor to be?
Ooh. I mean, if we're gonna like, Logan is part of the MCU properly, correct?
No, they're trying to get the X-Men into the MCU just now, so anything that's been X-Men related, not that's its own universe.
All right, because I was about to say, if that's the case, they would just continue like his daughter, like making her the Wolverine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, especially now they would.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
fun fact, whenever Hugh Jackman kind of started off on Wolverine, he did a little bit of research, but he was more like, okay, Wolverine, that's an animal. So he acted like an animal a little bit
Yeah, I know.
as
I've heard of that
they're
interview.
like they were just like, stop, I beg of you.
'Cause yeah, he didn't really know too much about the character, so he just
No.
he just went with the title of it.
Yeah. he, but I do love how I forget which movie it is, just the improvised scene like, "Hey, are you Wolverine? Go fuck yourself." Like, oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that
yeah.
scene.
I love
That
that.
was a good scene.
It's yeah. Just walk up. You're Wolverine, right? Go after yourself. Oh, well,
I think like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine and like is probably one of the few like perfectly casted roles.
yeah. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. Like even like Stan Lee said like yeah like Robert Downey Jr. was like the perfect fit for him.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else playing Iron Man. That
No.
Yeah.
and like Bryan Cranston as Walter White.
Yeah. Wait, are they like revitalizing? Like, are they revitalizing like Breaking Bad?
No, they're not.
No, I was like, are they doing like another Breaking?
They're finishing the final season of Better Call Saul though.
Yes, I need to watch both. Bob Odenkirk is a good actor.
He's a great actor, and I
Yeah.
love his. I love. I don't know how many people saw this, but I loved. What was it? I forget what it's called.
Nobody?
Uh, Nobody.
Yes, I've been meaning to see it. I really want to because like it looks
I loved it.
it's on HBO Max, so like I can watch it. Like I just keep forgetting to watch it.
What's the
Right.
movie?
It's
Nobody.
called Nobody.
What's that about?
It's
It's hard
about
to explain.
it's about
It's
a
about
hit.
Bob Odenkirk, pretty much.
Yeah, it's about a retired hitman, and he's just trying to live his normal life, and so like something happens, he gets back into some people come back up, and so he has to go back into the lifestyle while trying to protect his family still.
Ah, okay.
There's a scene I remember watching it a lot on YouTube. It's like, he's on the bus. Like
Yeah,
that.
the bus scene
That's
is probably the most
yes.
infamous one. And
I
I
like
saw how
that.
they made that scene, dude, and the choreography that Bob Odenkirk had to do was like top notch.
Yeah, we love it. Mhm.
You know what? Speaking of, since we're still on the superhero topic, you guys have heard about Henry Cavill being taken away from
Yes.
Superman again? He just announced that he was coming back, and then DC,
Oh,
and because DC, what is it, DCU or something? I don't know. DCE, whatever. Since they're going through the whole thing where they're getting new actors and they're like changing everything because they can't stick with one thing, they decided, you know what, we'll just get rid of him anyways, even though we just hired him back like 2 months ago.
yeah. Like
But the thing is, they still have the I forgot his name, Ezra Miller. They still have him as the Flash, even
they
after
still have him as the Flash.
yeah, even after all the things he's done, they still have him, but
Oh,
they get rid of Henry Cavill, and for
they,
what?
I'm not caught up on the Ezra Miller stuff.
He kidnapped the child.
yeah.
He kidnapped a kid.
Yep.
It was yeah,
Base.
and then like I don't know where it was. I think it was like in a barn. They said that he was just hanging out with their.
They were
Yes.
just chilling.
He was chilling with one of the people he took, and then like
It,
it was a whole issue.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I would call that an issue. I definitely would.
What is with like people hiring Henry Cavill and then they're just like, you know what, we're not gonna do things right. Like The Witcher, like he's not gonna come back for a second season because
Third,
he wants them to like stick with the source material, but they're not going to.
and that's the thing. Henry
Hmm.
Cavill,
Like,
he's a big gamer as well, so he knows all about
he's
The Witcher. He knows about the
he's
books,
so that's so awesome. He's like Xbox or PlayStation, PC.
PC.
He's like,
Like he looked so
I
offended when he was
that's
actually.
Giga
so
Chad.
it's so amazing that and like it's a realization that a lot of people have to say, that to realize celebrities are just they're still regular people. They aren't like their whole lives aren't like just being famous. Like
Yeah,
Henry Cavill is a gamer. He didn't he missed an audition, I think, because he was doing like
yeah,
a
he was.
League of Legends or
Yeah, he
like
was in a no. It was a World of Warcraft.
what
He
a
was doing
Oh,
a
I
Chad.
love
long
him
session.
more now.
He was doing a long session and he just forgot about it.
What a Chad, man. Like
I
he
once missed work to play WoW.
wow.
You're the
You could
next
ask
Henry
Andrew
Cavill.
about it.
I believe it. I don't have to ask. I believe it.
We all believe it. We know.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a raid with my guild, and we just I it was like 2 hours late. I was just like, I'm not even bother going in today.
Screw it, we're done. Yeah. But like it's so nice seeing like it was just just Henry Cavill. I'm a gamer. I know what I'm doing here.
It sucks too with the Witcher show that the writers are ruining it, and that's he left because of them. It's just like
Yeah.
come on, he knows a lot more about the Witcher than the freaking writers do. That's come on, man. And then
Yeah.
they're killing off characters that shouldn't be killed off, and
No.
they're trying to go into a whole new direction that doesn't make any sense for The Witcher, books wise and video game wise. And when you have your star actor like giving you ideas like, hey, don't do this. You should do this because this is how the books go, and they're like, we don't like that. You know what? You're not fit for the role.
Yeah. That's like
It's all business, right? They don't want anyone interfering with their ideas. And truth is, they probably scripted an idea that was more profitable, and so
yeah.
that Henry didn't like
I
that,
believe it.
as most people don't. But they did it for money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They I don't like I didn't watch the second one, the second season of it.
I
Was it
watched it. There was it was a bit ago. I think it came out like what, almost 2 years ago.
no, I thought it was like the beginning of this year.
No, no, it was not the beginning of this year. It was
Really?
at the at the least it was 1 year ago.
Okay. Well, I didn't watch it. I did finish up the first season because I just forgot to finish watching. I love it. I think it's great.
I don't watch much TV or movies, so I'm not really like fit for this topic.
It's okay.
Like
It's
I
okay.
never watch TV or movies.
It's all right. I mean, it's just like who doesn't like continuity? Like it's great if you get continuity. you have a good time.
Yeah, it came
Everyone
out.
can just be like, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, look at this. It came out exactly a year ago today. Like from today.
Oh, cool. So
So
I was kind of right.
no.
Yeah.
You said early this year. It was still last year.
Brother, that is January. I said the beginning of this year.
Well, guess what? Guess what? It's a year officially today, so you're wrong.
Either way,
Either
here's a
way, you
fun.
were wrong.
Either way, here's a sad fact, which makes me really sad. The Detective Pikachu movie.
I didn't watch it.
I
All
watched
right.
it. It was pretty good. I mean,
I liked it. I
besides,
liked it.
there were some designs that really just like horrified
We're a
me.
little off. Yeah.
But
Mr. Mime.
oh
Yeah.
god. But
Got them. You know that's not hair, right? It's not hair.
it's not.
They're sensory organs.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that makes it more horrifying to realize. But here's the thing. Um, guess who was going to be Professor Oak?
Who? Wait, they
Probably
already have
Chris
Professor
Pratt because
Oak.
he's in everything nowadays.
No, they were going to cast and I after reading the fact, I like looked at it and like perfectly agreed. Robin Williams was going to be it.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, and then I read it and I was like, now I'm sad. But also apparently Danny DeVito was gonna be Detective Pikachu
Dude, that
in
would
the
okay, not gonna
in the
lie, that
movie.
would have been a lot better. I mean,
I
no offense at all to Ryan Reynolds, he's perfect,
no
but like
offense to our
Danny
love
DeVito
friend.
would be a lot better in that role.
Yeah, because the game like the game his voice actually has that kind of like graveliness that like Danny DeVito has like that
Yeah.
like in the game. I played the game for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I could see why they wanted Danny DeVito, which I think Danny DeVito just doing anything is just 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he's an
Nice.
amusing person in
I
general.
love. He's great. I love Danny DeVito.
And the thing is about him is that he knows he's amusing.
Yeah.
He's like I know what I can do because like
We do a little
it's
trolling here.
we do a little trolling. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Like I haven't watched a lot, but like the stuff I did watch, I found it very amusing because it's Danny DeVito. Like he's always fun to like just watch because he knows what he's doing. He's a good actor.
It's only been 3 years since Detective Pikachu released. I swear it feels longer than that.
No, really?
Yeah, 2019.
That it, I don't, I don't like that. That's weird.
I swear it feels like it released like 5 years ago or six.
Yeah, I thought I was like, I saw in like middle school.
Could have sworn it was 2017, but I guess not.
Dear God, we are old.
We really are.
We really
My back.
are.
We
We
feel
are.
older than we are, I think.
Yeah, I got two bad knees in the back, so I'm already there.
Yep,
You
we're
know
Oh,
at
you're
the
jeez.
age.
you know you're old when when you're like, yeah, I have a good knee.
That's true.
Oh my god.
It's a curse. I swear to God. I swear
How
to
did
God.
like no offense, you didn't do sports in high school. How would you have a bad knee and back, but I don't?
Um, I don't have the best posture.
No,
Neither
that's a
do
good
I.
point.
Which actually is a reminder, I need to sit up straight. And plus, I'm like, work kind of did it because, like, I was standing so,
Yeah.
like, I stand so much at work.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
ever.
unfortunately most jobs are like that though.
Well,
But
depends on the job, but yeah.
yeah, but you also got to remember, I squat down to like Andre. Like, I mean, you worked with me, so I got to squat down to do
Yeah,
some stuff and
I
like
know.
for all the.
Because we don't have anything anywhere to sit, and if we do, that's on break where we just have to hide in the corner. And if we get
Yeah.
caught, like I guess with Eric, he'd be
Yeah.
like,
Ah.
you gotta move. But I know with like
Yeah,
the other managers, they don't really care too much, as long as
yeah.
we're not in a rush.
We won't
Right.
disclose any more information about where I used to work as to not out myself
Yeah,
in
yeah.
humanity.
Well, it's a random guy named Eric. You know how many Erics there are in the world?
At least
Like,
3.
yeah, at least 3.
There's at least 3.
Here's a
Me-
separate topic. Me and Andre were in a Smash tournament when last time he came over, like a makeshift one,
Yeah.
and he got bodied by a level 9 CPU.
So did you.
What's he?
We all got bodied.
Yeah,
What's
we
he?
both got bodied, but I just thought it was funny because Andre was like, "I'll show you how it's done."
Look, man, they were cheating.
Watch and
It
learn,
was a
sucker.
hack. It was a
Gets
hack.
folded. What was the CPU? I forget.
It was level 9,
No, no, no.
but it
Like
was.
No,
what
we
character?
don't know what character. It was random.
Oh,
I think it
th-
was Sonic.
Oh, it was. It was.
It was Sonic, and he just straight up could not play the game that he paid
yo.
$60 for.
You're like after losing Sonic. This is why your friends disappeared.
Yes.
It was the greatest moment of my life, probably watching him play that match.
I lol.
Wow.
I actually remember a day. It was like our freshman year, and we were all
Right.
playing We were all playing Smash together, and I forget someone walked up to us and said like, the question I knew someone was gonna ask in the group eventually. Who do we think is the best Smash player?
Like between our friends.
Yeah, the whole table, like that ninth grade table.
Well, definitely not you since
Probably
you
me.
spammed that.
Do
You little
you do you
spammer.
guys remember? I actually remember who
You're a
you
little
guys
spammer.
said.
Yeah, you're a little spammer. You know that.
Shut up. I rem- I
What's
remember.
wrong with spamming?
Everything.
I
Just
remember.
just play against it, forehead.
No.
Just play against it.
No.
I simply would have just dodged.
I
Yeah,
can't.
just
I
shield. The
can't
fuck.
dodge a counter.
If you were
Uh,
getting owned by spamming, there's something wrong with you.
um, there
No
is.
cap.
Do you remember Evan? You and I played. I was Rosalina, and you were Banjo and Kazooie, and you got stuck in between, like like her staff.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, and I just
Dude,
straight up couldn't move.
that was so funny.
It was funny for you, and I was crying.
You started at like 10%, and when you were done, you were at like 350.
I couldn't move for like the remainder of the match. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen.
You were stuck in between the staff, and I was like, I'll just let. I'm like, I gotta kill you now, boy.
And Smash is just such a fun, just such a feel good game until your friends come over, and then you all hate each other.
And yeah, that's for Mario Party too.
Yeah, Mario Party 2.
That one
Uh,
person
y-
Well,
just
not Mario
points
Party
out you
2, but
have too many like stocks or stars in Mario Party and Smash.
that man's got 3 stars. Hey, remember Donkey Kong, the map of Donkey Kong, and I got a star, and then you guys rage quitted and changed maps because I got a star immediately? Huh? Remember that? I remember
You were
still.
cheating. You
I
were
actually
cheating,
do
bro.
not remember that. I
I
actually
do.
don't remember that.
It was when Andrew, Andre, and I went over to your house.
Well, I remember
Last
that, but
time.
I don't remember the match.
Yeah,
Alright,
we did. It was our first thing of Mario Party, and we did the Donkey Kong, like the space map. And I rolled first, and I landed on a star, and then immediately, Evan, you hit. All right, let's play a different map instead. And you're like, this is too hard. I'm like, I just got a star. What are you doing?
Oh, I think that was on Boo's Mansion. It was on Mario Party 8.
No, no, no. That was the second map we chose.
yeah, we went to the space one. I think you said you didn't like the map
Oh,
anyways.
oh no no no. I didn't do that because you got a star. I did that because the map was that map
Ah,
wasn't fun.
yeah, sure. That's what they all say.
By the way, we're at the 2 minute mark before an hour.
2 minute mark. We've only been doing this for 2 minutes. Oh my
You
god.
know what I mean. You know what I
I
mean.
got a timer. Don't worry.
No,
Oh,
no, my thing has an automatic timer as soon as it records.
yeah. So,
So you didn't have to have yours on the whole time.
well, I like to. It feels
Well,
nice.
well, it don't matter.
But who still came out victorious in that Mario Party match?
Who can delete the recording?
Me. Please don't. Please don't.
I will. I will.
No, no, no. But yeah, I haven't talked to a lot of the old group in a long time. It's been a while.
Yeah, we just I don't know. We just grown
I mean,
apart.
that's the point. I mean, that's like it's a sad reality, but like that's life. I mean, you slowly like you grow apart from people,
Yeah.
Yep.
but you still remember the good memories we've had. Like, there's no shame. Like, yeah, people grow apart. That's no shame. Like, it happens. It's life. But like, you don't remember them because you grew apart. You remember them because like, hey, we had these like memories together, and that's what really matters.
Right.
Yeah, no shame. I mean, yeah, of course it hurts a little bit. Yeah, but in the end, it's life, and you gotta accept it.
Yeah, this is a big part of life.
Ain't no shame.
But at the end of the day, it all comes back to like it all comes back to
It just
to
It's
just
all come
the
down.
idea of being with people you care about, and I think that changes, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, precisely. It's like, yeah, I agree. That's you. It's the matter of that. You just got to be with the people you care about and like you actually enjoy being with.
Ain't no way you just said precisely.
Precisely.
Oh, this is Tyler we're talking about.
That is
Yeah, that's
true. Yeah. I pull
well,
out. I'm a simple person, and then every now and then I'll pull out a very complex word out of my ass.
yeah.
I don't I don't know how I do it, but I do it.
Just using a word with more than 4 syllables.
Yeah. Predicamentally, indubitably. Suck it. So I gotta say, suck it. Y'all got a problem with that? No? Good.
I would never have a problem with that.
You know it. About just got what you suck it. Thanks, babe. Uh, uh, but yeah, it just depends. You just gotta be with the people that make you happy and hang out with. There's no problem with that. Ain't no
Um,
shame. Yeah, there's
I
no
was gonna
shame.
say,
It makes you happy. Just gotta do what makes you happy. That's what
what
really
if what
matters.
makes me happy is arson?
Then I'd say do it so you don't get arrested. In
Do it
game,
at Tyler's
but
house.
but
Do it.
in real, no,
Do it.
no, don't
Yes.
do it at my. Do it at
Do whatever
Andre's
makes
house.
you happy.
As long as it's legal. There we go.
Well, if no one finds out about it, it's still legal.
To quote Gurgle Stan, if the cops aren't around, anything is legal. Miss Gravity Falls though, but all right. Is that a good stopping point? You think, gentlemen, or do you want to talk about something else?
I think
I
this
think
is a
I'm
good
good.
stopping
I'm
point.
gonna go watch NFL with my dad,
All right.
and I'm gonna wait
Wait,
for
wait,
Oscar to
hold,
get over.
Hold on. We gotta do the conclusion.
hold on, chuckle nuts. I gotta do ourselves an outro.
Oh,
You sit down. Wait.
well, I'm not saying I'm leaving. I'm just saying what I'm gonna do.
Darn right, you deserve it. Go be happy. I'll do I'm gonna probably finish off God of War because I'm just trying to get enough stuff to upgrade my axe finally to the fullest it could be. Love the game, by
Nice.
the way. I love the game. And then probably right after that, starting Ragnarok.
Yes, you need to start Ragnarok. It's so
I
good.
will. Brock's my favorite character. I get fucking real. But all right. If you guys liked the episode, and you're watching it on YouTube, give a like, comment if you have any questions that you maybe want us to answer later on, and subscribe. And if you got it on Spotify, if you're listening to it on Spotify, give it a good old star, heart. I mean, dang it, give it a star. Heart, stop, Jesus, heart, add it, download it, love it.
Pay attention, asshole.
I'm just staring at the mic. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Um, but yeah, we'll try to come by with another episode as soon as possible. But that's it's us. It might take a while. So yeah, it was great talking to you, gentlemen, and I'm sure. Yeah, love you guys. Love you.